New news for me. Seems like the city of Memphis is trying its best to get national coverage here. This involves a police incident where a suspect was passed away under police custody. And we have the report today is that the attorney has seen the police video footage and is saying that the Memphis police beating was being called savage. Guys, before I get into this, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you're still subscribed. All the wonderful stuff that we need as creators to work through the algorithms. Thank you, guys. Memphis police officers beat motorist Tyre Nichols for 3 minutes, treating him like a human pinata, in a savage encounter reminiscent of the infamous 1991 beating of Los Angeles motorist Rodney King, attorneys for the family said Monday. That's a long time ago. I mean, how many people are supposed to know who Rodney King is unless you look up stuff on history? Attorney Ben Crump said police video showed the family Monday, viewed by the family Monday, showed that Nichols was shocked, pepper sprayed, and restrained after the 29-year-old FedEx worker and father was pulled over on January 7th, minutes from his home, while returning from a suburban park where he had taken pictures of the sunset. Another attorney, Antonio Romanucci, said that Nichols, who was black, I guess he's white now, or maybe he's Asian now, or was kicked before Crump stopped him from saying more. Crump said Nichols' family agreed to investigators' request to wait a week or two before making the video public to make sure to give the family what they want most, and that is justice. Shelby County District Attorney Steve Mulroy said in a statement Monday that investigators don't want to risk compromising the investigation. Crump said the video shows that the encounter was violent and troublesome on every level. Romanowski called it savage and out of proportion to the alleged offense. Real quick, you guys got to remember, the alleged offense, I mean, you could be jaywalking. It doesn't mean that you're going to not resist arrest, that the person is not going to become violent towards the police. There's no proportionality to the crime. That's not a thing. What is a thing is the proportionality of restraint that has to be used to get you under control and put into custody. The city has been on edge about the release of the police footage because of the possibility of unrest. And this is what I'm hearing on the tubes, is that they are talking about some serious unrest possibly happening in Memphis. Nichols' stepfather, Rodney Wells, asked, what if there are protests? That if there are protests, that they remain peaceful, saying violence is not what Tyre wanted and won't bring him back. Boy, doesn't that sound kind of suspect to y'all? Like that. I mean, we know that there are people that go around protesting. I mean, that's since the beginning of protesting. It seems like that is a recipe for disaster, though. It doesn't bring justice. What it does is it brings destruction and mayhem. Nichols, described by family as a good kid who loves skateboarding, photography, and his 4-year-old son, was arrested after officers stopped him for reckless driving. Police said in a statement the day after the encounter that a confrontation occurred as officers approached the vehicle and Nichols ran. So he's reckless driving. I mean, that could be DUI as a reckless driving. And the police approach the vehicle and he gets out and runs. They said officers caught up with him and that another confrontation occurred while they were taking him into custody. Police said Nichols complained of shortness of breath and was taken to a hospital where he died 3 days later. Relatives have accused the police of beating Nichols and causing him to have a heart attack and kidney failure. That's a new one. Heart attack is, when you see that with somebody who's 29 years old, There's so many other things you start to wonder about. Um, it's a totality of events that's such a failure that our society has forced upon people. It seems like authorities have also said, excuse me, authorities have only said that Nichols experienced a medical emergency. The U.S. Justice Department has opened a civil rights investigation into the arrest, and the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation is looking into whether excessive force was used. Memphis Police Director Carolyn C.J. Davis announced Friday that the 5 officers involved in the arrest were fired after the police probe determined that they used excessive force or failed to intervene and render aid. We don't need the officer's name. All 5 officers are black, though Crump said that was irrelevant and that black and brown motorists often are treated differently than white, regardless of the officer's race, and the pain of Nichols' death is just the same. That's what the police director said? No. That's what one of the attorneys, Crump. Oh, geez, I was going to say that's the police director thing. That's bad. That's some accountability there. Rodney Wells, who said the family wants the officers charged with first-degree murder, told reporters that his stepson had good reason to run from the officers. It's not building your case. Our son ran because he was scared for his life. So he ran from the police. Where do you go when you're scared for your life? Who do you call? Ghostbusters? Maybe. And when you see the video, you'll see why he was scared for his life. Attorney said Nichols can be heard on the video crying out for his mother. All my son was trying to do was come home, said Wells. He sobbed during the news conference and told reporters Nichols was less than 80 yards from home when Memphis police officers murdered him. We're going to get justice for my son, Tyre, if that's the last breath I take, she said. Information for this article is contributed, and there you go. Okay, like this does not fit the narrative, man. You know, they're having a hard time with this. You have a police brutality thing, but they're trying to still wrap racism into it. That's just wrong. There is no justice with that. Justice is blind. That's something you have to remember. This whole thing is it's heartbreaking. It's sad, but at the same time, I mean, I know officers were fired. I still want to see the totality of everything come out. I'm slow to judge, and I want to see all the facts. This is, it's just very sad. No matter what happens, it doesn't bring this guy back. Guys, just be safe out there, okay? Don't think, I don't know, it just, yeah, 5 police officers. There's other reports that EMTs have been let go that were there. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know what the end game is. But we'll cover this. And anyway, guys, please hit that subscribe button if you want to find out some more about this case. Welcome to Tennessee, y'all. Anyway, guys, Godspeed. Be safe out there. Watch your back. And remember, we got to take care of each other. Okay? Let's stop fighting. Stuff's a bunch of crap, man. It's the devil is strong. The devil is strong in people. So until next time, guys, love y'all. And get back to